So Grangeville. If you don't know, Grangeville is where the twins were born. We didn't plan for it to be that way, but it ended up that way when we were visiting my sister and her family. Going back to Grangeville, this was the first time we'd been back to Grangeville since the day that they were born.
I feel weird, honestly. I feel like I don't know
Oh my gosh.
how I'm supposed to feel.
Okay, this is a hospital they were born at. Right there. Oh my gosh.
It's more of a clinic.
Yeah, that's where we went. I do think that you just can't come back and not expect to feel anything because it was so big what happened.
Here's the one stoplight in town.
Going through the one stoplight. Rex, come here. Does that feel good to be free?
Yeah.
Emily and I are out on our run this morning, and we ran to the Grangeville Airport. Oh man. So the
big hill, that's why we're breathing.
big hill, right? So this is where you can kind of see out there. Rex and Ellie took off from their short stint in Grangeville and went to Sacred Heart.
All right, guys, here I am fishing. I'm out by myself. Got my fly rod, and we're gonna see how it goes. It's beautiful, so either way, it's gonna be a fun time. For context, I mean, that's how big they are. Tiny little guys. Got another one on. They're just so tiny. I think I'm gonna move. They're really pretty fish, but they're just so small. I'm just standing here in the sun trying to dry off. I waded out into the river about up to my waist, and my shorts are soaked, so I'm gonna wait till I dry off a little bit before I get in the car, but just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. It's really pretty. It's awesome to get out in the outdoors and just have some time to think with some quiet. And this is the canyon I just drove up. The river's down at the bottom and keeps going along this way. Here's Caitlin with the Rex, who passed out in the car on the way back to the Pine Bar.
Elsie, what are you doing? You need some more? 2 more, please.
Pee.
There you go. There's 2 more.
Mom?
More blackberries for you?
Yeah.
Did you just squish yours? Okay, we just went down to the Pine Bar, and now we're picking blackberries on the side of the road. Like, this is just dreamy. Just dreamy. Show us what you got, bud.
We got some blackberries over here.
Very nice.
Best blackberries you'll ever taste in your life.
Look, these do not taste like the blackberries do in the store. Look at that.
Store-bought blackberries, I'm not a huge fan. These are delicious.
Charlie said that this was one of the best experiences of your life.
I said these are one of the best fruits I've ever had in my life.
Best fruits he's ever had in his life. And that's a lot, because he lived for 2 years in Mexico where they have some good stuff. So, all right, gotta go feed the children. You ready? One night we got to go pick fresh huckleberries, and huckleberrying takes me right back to my childhood. We did this all the time. Now we are figuring out how to do stuff like this and make it accessible. I know that's something that Charlie and I have talked about with our future and doing all the outdoorsy things that we like to do, is that we want them to be accessible, and we're going to find some creative ways to make these activities accessible. I just carried Rex on my back in a baby Tula for most of the time. We also brought an umbrella stroller up and just popped it open when he needed a break off my back and when he needed to sit down. We can help him walk around a little bit too, so just kind of a mix of those three things.
To a baby caterpillar, this would be as big as a giant berry.
Uh-oh, where'd it go? The yummy? Come here, Al.
Come
Come here. Do you see one right here? You step over the stroller. Give me your hand.
Monica?
Right here. Look. Look, do you see that one right there? Okay, put it in the cup. Oh, where'd it go? In your mouth? What do you think?
This is weird.
Babies are sleeping. Couldn't even stay awake for their own homecoming. This is where we lived the whole time we were here.
Hi, it's Shannon. Hi. Can I call you back in 10? Okay, thanks, bye. Steph. I know. Oh my God, she's so big. Hi. Look at you. Hi. Oh my goodness. He's so what? Grandma. Grammy? Do you want to come see? Hi, sweetie. I can hold you. I'm very much a mommy boy. Yeah. Hi. Hey, no. This is Shannon. Look at you wiggling. Oh, you be here.
I know, we just got like a little earlier than we were.
Smothering dog, and she would grab a hold of her.
Go straight, Elle. Go straight, come to me.
And then they'd walk, yeah. And she'd lay them on the stairs.
Okay, Mom and I are at Winco. We're going shopping for all of the groceries for Ronald McDonald house tonight because we're making dinner. We're gonna make lasagna and bread and salad, and I want roasted broccoli.
Yep. Gonna cook it up around McDonald's house.
Cook it up, serve them up.
Yep.
Okay, here it is. All the food for Ronald McDonald house. We have French bread, broccoli, berries to go on ice cream for dessert, salad, dessert, and then a bunch of stuff for lasagna and ice cream for dessert. Hi.
Jonathan,
Hola.
Holly,
Yeah.
It was great to give a little bit back because while we were in the Ronald McDonald house, there were families that came a few times a week and would cook meals for us. And so it was cool seeing one couple in particular that had a really premature baby and just talking about some of the things they were going through and reminiscing about some of the things that we had both experienced. So all in all, it was an awesome night at the Ronald McDonald house. We got to see some of our favorite employees who were there, and they were excited to see the kids. I don't think they get to see a lot of the kids when they grow up and they're healthier than when their parents are in the Ronald McDonald house. Later that night, we got to go revisit some of our favorite spots in Spokane. We went to Wisconsin Burger. If you're ever in Spokane, I highly recommend it. And got to go to downtown to the Riverfront Park and see some bridges and look at the Spokane River.
Okay, here we go. We're taking the babies back to the NICU tonight to see our favorite night nurse. Okay, let's go. Show me your hamburger.
It's tasty. Not quite as good as the Wisconsin burgers we had earlier.
Decent.
Eddie, do you want some? Go like this. Just pretend. Yeah.
Kiss. Kiss.
Is that some ketchup? Are you stirring it up? You stirred. Good job.
Okay, it's our last day of vacation, and we're just packing to go home. We're gonna do 9 hours today, I think.
Right?
We'll see if it happens. But we're planning on just going all the way home instead of stopping in the middle. So, wish us luck.